In this video, I want to share with you how I personally check to see if a niche is safe to get into on Merch by Amazon. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller. I make YouTube videos showing you how to make more money on Merch by Amazon and other print-on-demand platforms. If you like this kind of content and you get any value out of this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and like the video. So before I get into the content of the video, I just want to give you a quick sales update because I know you guys like this kind of stuff. So last 7 days, we are sitting at $460. I had 2 big days back to back. So if you watch my videos, I showed you this sales update where I did $100, and then the next day I also did another $100, which is really cool. Now the reason I've been having these big days is because I've been selling big orders. I've been getting a lot of orders in one sale. Make sure to check out the video on my channel talking about how I get a lot of sales in one order. It's the thumbnail that has the number 25 on it. It's where I got 25 sales in one day basically. But so right here we can see 100 and 100, which is pretty cool. And then yesterday I also did about 25 sales, the same as here, but only paid out 35 bucks. But still gonna take it. There's gonna be like good days and bad days. You're never just gonna do like exactly like $100 every day. Sometimes you'll do a whole bunch amount or a big amount, and then you'll do kind of a smaller amount. Looks like right now I'm averaging about $70 or $65 a day, which is really cool. Right now it is 12 noon, and I'm sitting at 10 bucks. So we'll see how the day ends up. But now let's go ahead and get into the content of the video. So what motivated me to make this video is because I've been having a lot of people ask me about like certain niches. They're like messaging me saying, hey, is this niche safe? So I figured I would just make a video that you could just reference or refer to. And I'm just going to show you how I personally check to see if a niche is safe to get into or not. Now, I have a couple rules that I personally have when it comes to uploading niches or designs up to Merch by Amazon, and there's some things that I just don't do. So the first thing that I just don't do is I don't do anything that's referenced or related to movies or to like any type of like Netflix series or anything to do with like songs or singers, like lyrics, anything to do with about songs. Also, I definitely stay away from anything that has to do with like sports, so no like Yankee shirts, Dallas Cowboys, even though there is kind of like a gray line and you could probably get away with some stuff. Me personally, I just don't do any sports t-shirts unless it's like a football grandma t-shirt, something where like cross niche, like a demographic with sports. But I stay away from all like professional sports designs. And then also I stay away from anything where I use someone's name. So I don't want to use anyone's name, whether they're like a president or like a celebrity or anything like that. So those are just like my, the standards that I have. I don't mess with any of those niches. Now another thing, like if you're kind of nervous about uploading in a certain design or a certain niche, just skip it. There's always going to be another niche that pops up. So if you're nervous, it's going to make you nervous and you're going to lose sleep over it. Me personally, I just skip it and I say, you know what? This isn't worth it. It's not worth me losing sleep, risking my account. I'm just going to wait for the next trending niche that I feel more comfortable in, that I know is safe. All right. So I just wanted to mention that before I get into how I actually check. But now let me actually show you how I check. So what I will do is I will find a niche that is trending. So you guys have probably been seeing this niche right here, this UA Strong. This has to do with like car strikes. So first thing, it doesn't have to do anything with sports. It doesn't have to do anything with like movies. There's no like famous people involved, no Netflix series, no Taylor Swift song, nothing like that. So first off, it just checks off all those boxes. Okay, so that's good. Second thing, we want to check to see if any of this is trademarked. So we want to come in here and see what kind of some keywords people might be using. And one of the keywords is UAW. So you want to check to see if that is trademarked. And I actually already did it, but let me just show you how I like to filter it. So I will type in the keyword, and then I like to click on live right here just so I don't get a whole bunch of dead ones that don't really serve any purpose for me. And I will click on enter, and then the first thing that I'm doing, let me just move my face out the way here. The first thing that I'm doing is I'm checking to see if they have a registration number, because if they don't have a registration number, technically, they cannot come after you. It's still safe. Once it has a registration number and it's live, then, you can't mess with it. All right. So that's the first thing I'm doing. And all these have a registration number. So now that we know that, we want to see, okay, what class are these trademarks in? Because if they're in like an electronic or like like a book category, then it's safe. I mean, unless you're doing a pop socket. I'm just talking about t-shirts here. But you want to see what class it is in, because if it's in the clothing class, which is 025, then it's off limits. You can't touch it. So just go ahead and take a look at this first one right here. So UAW, and right away I'm just looking for the number 025, and I don't see it. And right here it says earphones, batteries. If it were to be in the clothing category, it would say 025, and it's going to say clothing right here, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, things like that. All right. So this one right here, first one, looks okay. Second one, we're going to check. and let's see what class it is in. So again, I'm looking for 025, not seeing anything. This says newsletters, doesn't say clothing. And you want to go through each one of these right here, and right here I can see 025. Men's, women's, and children's clothing, namely skirts, blouses, shirts, gloves. Okay, so right there, that's going to kind of tell me that this is not safe. So I would probably, just from seeing that, I would stay away from it because it has a registration number, and it also has a, it's also in the class. All right, so that tells me right there. So I would, I would stay away from that niche. Now, if we go to Amazon, we're going to see that there's a whole bunch of these designs that are getting through. So maybe it is safe because maybe the person that owns the UAW trademark isn't basically contacting Amazon and asking for these to be taken down. So, maybe you can get away with it. But me personally, I don't want the headache. So if I were to see that that it has a trademark in the clothing category, I would just skip it and I would just wait for the next one. All right. But then if we just keep going here, again, we're going to see. You just want to basically just go through all of these, but once you see that it has a 025, then you'd probably just skip it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at another example. And I actually saw a niche that is starting to trend, and it's this one right here that says I can't, but I know a guy. So if you look at one of my videos that I just put out a couple days ago, it talks about how I find trending niches. Basically, you would just go to this website right here, Merch Informer, and just type in the type of, or no, you wouldn't type in anything. You would just leave it blank, then hit search, and it's going to take you to this page right here. But then you just want to click on newest arrivals. So this is going to show us the newest arrivals, and basically what you want to do is you want to come in here and look for duplicates. And right here we're going to see one right here, and then we're also going to see some more duplicates, like right here. So right there, and we're going to see that they also have BSR. So this could be a good niche. I did go ahead and check the third page, and there's still only 608 results. So this looks like it could be low in competition. Now I didn't check to see if these BSRs have the what's it called? The BSR that makes it a lot lower. I forget what it is. But let's check to see if this niche is safe. So what you want to do is you want to come in here to test, and you want to type in I can't, but I know a guy. Click live, hit enter, and we're going to see nothing pops up. Okay, so that's good. So that means it looks like it's safe. Then the next thing that I would do is I would go to I would copy this keyword right here. Where is it? Right here, I can't, but I know a guy. I would go back to this website. I would type that in. I would hit search. And then I would go over here once it loads to where it says sort by, and I would feature it by the newest ones. And I just want to see if Amazon is approving these this niche, the keyword, basically I can't, but I know a guy. So I'd wait for it to load, and I would just check the date, see when these are uploaded. So right here with this plugin, I forget what it's called. It's somewhere up here. Productor, I think it's called. So right here we're going to see when these were uploaded. So October 6th. So October 6th. So all these were just uploaded today, and we can see that I can't, but I know a guy is getting through. There's not being rejected. And one thing that I also like to do if I'm actually like super nervous or just a little concerned or nervous, I will just go ahead and I will just copy the keywords from actual listing that has just gotten through, just so that I know for sure that it's going to get through and I'm not going to get a rejection. Now, it could end up getting a rejection down the line, maybe in the future, but it's kind of rare, to be honest, in my experience. So what I would do is I would just go right here, and I would just actually just copy this exact title and brand, and even the bullet points. Now it doesn't have any bullet points, so you could, I would probably add in the title for both bullet points or something like this. But I would just take this title right here, and I would use that title, copy and paste it, and put it into my own listing. And the reason I'm doing that is because I know that this design just went through. It didn't have any problems, so I know that since this keyword right here, this title went through, I know it's going to go for me. It's going to go through for me as well. So those are the ways that I like to check to see if a niche is safe or not. Basically, I just check first to see if it's a movie, a sports team, actor, Netflix series. If it's anything like that, then I just stay away from it. Then the second thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go to test to see if it's trademarked. I'm going to check to see if it has a registration number, and I'm going to check to see if it's in the 025 clothing category. If it has both of those, then I'm just going to skip it, and I'm going to wait for the next niche. If it doesn't have a registration number, and it's not in the clothing category, like basically if it doesn't have a trademark, then I'm just going to do a little more research, and I'm going to go to Amazon, and I'm just going to use this website right here, type in the keyword. I'm going to go to the newest arrivals, just to see if those keywords are getting through or if Amazon is rejecting them. And right here we can see, that these were just uploaded by using or checking the date from this website. Where is it? Right here. I can't find the page, but like I just showed you. And then if I see that they are getting through and there's no issue, then I will feel safe enough, confident enough to go ahead and upload that niche, upload that design using those keywords. All right, so that is what I wanted to share with you, just because I've just been getting a lot of videos where people are asking me about if this niche is safe or not. So this is the way I personally like to do it. Now there's probably other ways. There's probably more ways that you can do more research, so maybe you have another way or something like that, but this is just the way that I do it, and this is what has worked for me. Like if we go back to my merch dashboard, I have very few rejections. Now when I do get a rejection, I always delete it. That's another thing that I like to do. I don't know if that helps or not, but I just remember I heard like 3 or 4 years ago, I remember in some Facebook group this guy was saying that it's always a good idea to delete your rejections when you do get a rejection. Just supposedly it might make your account look safer, but that's the way I like to check to see if something is safe or not for my merch account. So that is going to be it for the video for today. If you're looking for more content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I got a whole bunch of videos about like new niches, evergreen niches, trendy niches, niches that are outside of the box. So if you're interested, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell so you never miss like one of my emergency videos or something like that. Also, if you're looking for designs or clip art, I have an affiliate link in my description for Creative Fabrica. You get some good designs there. And I also have a couple courses as well. If you're new to Merch by Amazon or Redbubble and you're struggling to get sales and you're looking for some guidance, I have 2 courses on Udemy. They're only $19.99 a pop. Good for beginners or for people struggling to get sales on Merch by Amazon and other print-on-demand platforms. All right, so that is going to be it for the video today. I just want to thank everybody that's been watching the videos, commenting, liking. I really like reading the comments and talking to you guys or communicating with you guys. So make sure to comment below. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think about my strategy on how I check to see if a niche is safe or not. And that's basically it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Adios.